Well, today, for the 6th consecutive time, the State Board of Prison Terms denied Manson his freedom on parole. And Channel 11's Tony Valdez was at San Quentin for today's parole hearing, and Tony is here now with a full report.
Marcia, it should come as no surprise that Manson is going to spend at least the next 3 years in prison. Unless, of course, someone finally manages to kill him or he finally manages to escape. So the only real surprise was Charlie himself. Only he knows why he decided to attend the parole hearing. He's also probably the only person who understood some of the things he said there.
Not broken. I'm not beaten. My holy revolution against pollution is still in swing. I am my own government. Even if Reagan is trying to ride my horse.
The record is clear that you do have a history of drug usage. I think there's some indication that you use LSD. No drug usage?
I've smoked a little grass and I've taken a little acid, but drugs, no.
Okay. Any pills, barbiturates, nothing like that? Just LSD and
taking some
marijuana?
mescaline and little peyote buttons, little religious trips.
Okay.
We don't call them drugs. I mean, you guys call them drugs.
Okay.
You think you'd ever get to know Charlie Manson?
Well, it depends on which one. I have to be a different Charlie Manson for each procedure that I'm in. If I'm under a doctor that gives me medication, I have to be a nice person there to do whatever game he's playing. There's a mirror on the wall. And I've been reflecting this thing for 40 years. You know? What the real Charles Manson was is what his mother taught him. And I forgot that quite a long time ago.
He also revealed Manson the philosopher, Manson the mystic.
Well, you have certain powers of darkness that you invoke from the mind like a mirror upon the wall. And the power of life and death, or the power to hurt, can be dispensated to the mind throughout the world of darkness.
Manson often speaks of that world of darkness, but he also speaks often of a world of mirrors. Perhaps it is only Charlie in his world who can see reflections where there is no light.
Tony, you covered this story 15 years ago. Have you seen a change in this man in the 15 years?
There was an audible gasp in the press section because Charlie is showing his 51 years. He looks older. But I think we also have come to see how powerful this man really was. That press section, in fact, everyone in the room sat there mesmerized, hanging on every word, not because we were journalists recording this event, but because what he had to say was intriguing and interesting.
You said in your report at 8 o'clock, too, he can flat still throw a scare into rational people, too, period.
Absolutely. On the flight back from San Quentin today, I kept thinking, what would happen out there if Helter Skelter came to pass? If Charlie was back on the street.
Is he rational? I mean, before you said to me, I don't know whether he's crazy. Is he crazy?
The psychiatric report says he is intelligent, but he is also suffering from a distorted view of reality, impaired judgment, and residual schizophrenia. Now, people say that there's a thin line between brilliance and insanity. I think we would have to leave it to our viewers to decide which one he is, which side he's on.
And you're not the only one who watched in fascination. I think people are fascinated. Yes.
Everyone.
All of us. Thanks, Tony.
Okay, Tony, thank you very much. Tomorrow morning.